Spinosaurus versus Carcharodontosaurus. It's the battle you've been waiting for.
I'm going to say it right now, Carcharodontosaurus wins, okay?
It's the spined lizard versus the sharp-toothed lizard. Carcharodontosaurus lived during the Cenomanian stage of the mid-Cretaceous period.
There's no such term as mid-Cretaceous, only early Cretaceous and late Cretaceous.
90 to 100 million years ago.
It only lived for half that time.
In what is now North Africa. It's currently known to include two species, C. saharicus and C. iguadensis. Spinosaurus, well, needs no introduction. It lived in what is now Egypt during the Cretaceous period, around 100 million years ago.
Wrong, and also it didn't live in just like a million-year range. Did it just pop out and it just disappear at the same time? Bruh.
Did he walk on 2 feet or 4?
2, not 4. And you're showing the Jurassic World Spinosaurus. Bruh.
Who knows? Oh, and these two dinosaurs did actually meet and fight from time to time.
Actually, I disagree. They didn't really fight each other because they served different niches. The Spinosaurus ate fish, Carcharodontosaurus ate larger sauropods and ornithopods of its environment. Both of them were capable of hunting. Just telling ya.
Who would have won? Well, let's find out. First, some stats. Spinosaurus. Height, 4 meters at the hips.
Did it reach that tall in the hips? Probably not, considering its posture.
6.7 meters at the head if it was standing on 2 legs.
Still isn't that tall.
Length, 16 meters.
Hell no. Are you using that infamous estimate from 2005? As of now, the Spinosaurus only had a length of up to just 14 meters.
Weight, 9 to 12 tons.
No, it weighed 7.4 tons.
Could be up to 20 metric tons.
That's around the upper range of that infamous 2007 study.
Bite force, 2 to 3 tons. Speed, 25 kilometers per hour.
Now, it still wasn't that fast.
Diet, fish and small dinosaurs.
Was the small dinosaurs niche occupied by, I don't know, Rugops?
Now onto the weapons of Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus possessed a massive body, the largest of any dinosaur in fact.
The longest of any dinosaur, not the largest. That belongs to the T-Rex.
Well, carnivorous dinosaur. And it was capable of swimming. It had a bite force of 2 to 3 tons, which is weak for its size, but still devastating.
Spinosaurus probably just weighed it like a grizzly bear. Spinosaurus just used its teeth to grab fish. It's conical. It's meant to grab onto slippery prey, not rip and tear or crush.
The jaws contained around 64 conical teeth. It had long, strong arms with 20 centimeter claws. Now onto the stats of Carcharodontosaurus. Height, 4 meters at hips.
I don't really buy it.
Length, 13.3 meters.
When in reality it's probably closer to around 12. It also possibly had a body structure similar to that of concave.
Weight, 6 to 8 tons average. Larger specimens could be up to 15 tons.
Carcharodontosaurus was only around 6 to 6.2 metric tons.
Bite force, 1 to 2 tons. Speed, 32 kilometers per hour.
You can't find a reliable source that says a Carchar speed.
Diet, large dinosaurs like Paralatitan and Oranosaurus.
Unfortunately, Oranosaurus did not coexist with Spinosaurus or Carcharodontosaurus. Not saying that the Spinosaurus hunted Oranosaurus, but still, I'm saying that the Oranosaurus lived in Aptian to Albian ages, not in the Bahariya Cenomanian.
Now onto the weapons of Carcharodontosaurus. Let's call him Carchar. Carchar was built very similar to the Giganotosaurus. Carchar possessed enormous jaws and serrated teeth up to 20 centimeters long, but the bite force was weak. A skull length of about 1.6 meters.
That's the upper estimate of 1.4 to 1.63.
Has been restored for C. saharicus, and the skull of C. iguadensis is reported to have been about the same size. Carchar possessed Allosaurus-like arms with 3 digits.
How would it help against the Spino? Just pronating it? I mean, the Carchar would still win, but the Carchar would just use its head, jaws, its serrated teeth that could cut blood vessels.
Now onto the advantages of Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus was larger and heavier.
You mean larger and longer.
and could have used its massive size and sail to scare off rival predators.
Would it even need to? Like, neither Spinosaurus nor Carcharodontosaurus fought each other very much.
Spinosaurus possessed more functional arms and larger claws. Spinosaurus could probably walk on 4 legs, giving it a lower center of gravity.
It could not walk on 4 legs.
Making it harder to topple, but this also made it shorter. Spinosaurus was obviously the better swimmer.
Is it? A 2022 study found that Spinosaurus was a very slow and awkward swimmer. Maybe it's just basically just similar to that of a stork. It only swam when it needed to.
Now to the disadvantages of Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus possessed a large sail that could intimidate, but it was also vulnerable to attack. The sail was fused to its spine. If it got slammed by Carchar, the results would be devastating.
You're just believing that old myth where Spinosaurus, when its sail is broken, it just gets immediately paralyzed and it dies. Nah, I'm not having that.
The Spino had conical teeth, great for hunting soft fleshy fish that inhabited northern Africa during the Cretaceous period, but not much use against larger animals. It also possessed a weak bite.
Still quite strong though.
Spinosaurus did not possess as much hunting experience as Carchar.
What do you mean by that? Spino hunted fish. Carcharodontosaurus hunted large sauropods and ornithopods of its environment. How do you compare those?
Now onto the advantages.
Also, you should use the Monsters Resurrected model of the Carcharodontosaurus. It's more up to par than Planet Dinosaur Carcharodontosaurus.
Of Carcharodontosaurus. Carchar had long serrated teeth, similar to Tyrannosaurus.
You mean similar to other Carcharodontosaurids? Stop comparing everything to T-Rex. Stop using T-Rex as a source.
Meant for thick-skinned targets. He also had a weak bite, but it was more effective due to the teeth and attack style. Carchar was built to hunt large terrestrial herbivores and sauropods. The Spino was built to hunt fish, and spent most of its time in the water. Carchar was likely a lot more agile on land. Now onto the disadvantages of Carcharodontosaurus. Well, Carchar was smaller and lighter.
Smaller and shorter, but its body posture, along with the Spinosaurus' body posture, makes the Spinosaurus always vulnerable to the Carchar attack. Carchar attack. Not the Carchar attack.
Carchar possessed less functional arms.
Wouldn't it matter, like, the Carchar just uses its head?
And smaller claws. Carchar wasn't a good swimmer.
Would it really matter, to be honest? If the battle is taking place on land, then the Carchar would just stomp the Spino.
Could get dragged into the river. He was possibly toppled more easily due to his higher center of gravity. Okay, let's fight. Spino and Carchar enter a clearing, the body of a dead Andysaurus situated in the center.
They must literally be starving and have no other food source. Well, at least they used Monsters Resurrected Carchar and not the Planet Dinosaur Carchar in this battle.
Both animals circle each other, unsure of when to attack.
If it's more realistic, these guys would just try and intimidate each other at first. If they don't intimidate each other, then they circle around each other. The Carcharodontosaurus tries to make itself as tall as possible, while the Spinosaurus rears up and flashes its cool claws.
Carchar decides to go in for the kill, rushing towards Spinosaurus. The Spinosaurus is not interested in fighting, so tries to scare Carchar by standing upright.
Bruh.
Flexing its sail.
Flexing its sail? How does it flex its sail?
Carchar hesitates and gets slashed in the face by Spinosaurus. The fight is on. Carchar bites Spino's side, but doesn't do much damage. Spinosaurus swipes Carchar, but misses. Carchar takes the opportunity and bites Spino's neck.
Carcharodontosaurus sinks its teeth in Spino, just lets go, and then leaves, waiting for the Spinosaurus to bleed out.
Spino escapes into the river. Carchar comes to the shoreline to look for Spino. Suddenly, Spinosaurus leaps out of the water and pulls Carchar into the depths of the river, never to be seen again.
Spino could not dive. Okay.
Verdict. Well, it's true that Carchar can take down massive sauropods and herbivores, but they don't possess massive hand claws like Spinosaurus.
The Spino's body posture actually works in the Carchar's favor.
I think this battle would end in a stalemate, but I'm gonna have to give it to Spinosaurus at 55%, due to his larger size and claws. See, I don't hate Spinosaurus.
I don't hate Spinosaurus either, but if I were to have a verdict, I would give the Carchar a win here, around 70 to 80%. I don't really know, to be honest, but Carchar would definitely win more, at least if it's on land. Probably around 60 to 70% in shallow waters. That's pretty much it for this video. This is quite the battle, okay? They could have fought, but they didn't fight in reality because they served different niches. Spinosaurus ate fish, Carcharodontosaurus hunted larger sauropods and ornithopods of its environment. Spinosaurus also hunted fish, not just ate them. Actually, Spino hunted and ate those fish. Okay, just to clarify. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you all next time.